Candlelight Walk in Oregon is one of the small town's biggest events, and it returned tonight for its 38th year. It started when a group of merchants collaborated to create this event. Since then, it has grown in popularity and was even recognized as one of the best small town holiday events in the state, this according to the Candlelight Walk's website. The evening featured horse-drawn wagon rides and performances inside the newly renovated Coliseum. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce says this event is for the community.
You love to see these young people. They're so enthused, and we inspire them and develop them with these skills that they'll enjoy the creative parts of life, and it'll always be a part of their life. And then you get the parents, and you can just see that wide open smile.